Yo, what up everyone, it's your boy Alter Tech back again with a new freaking video, and today we have the OnePlus 7 Pro and the Pixel 3. So I'm going to use this deck of cards as a demonstration. So 90 Hz, 60 Hz, what is it? You're getting about 60 frames per second. So every second you're getting about, let's say, 6 cards per second. Now with the OnePlus 7 Pro, it has a 90 Hz display, so you're getting about a 33% increase in frames per second. So I'll just add about 3 extra cards to this deck. So as you guys can see, you're getting a lot more data per second. So for me, if it's up to me, I want you guys to go ahead in person and just check these phones out for yourself. Some people might not notice it, maybe they're not that visually aware. So this is a true story. Now when I first got the OnePlus 7 Pro, I really didn't see much of a difference. It did seem smooth, but was it game changing? No. But after a few months, my brain, like after years of just using a 60 Hz smartphone, my brain was just finally registered to pick up on the extra frame rates with this 90 Hz display. So a lot of people have been saying, now you can't go back to 60 Hz once you're on 90 Hz, and I am one of them. I mean, once I go back to the Pixel 3, it's just not as smooth. The motion is just not as smooth. But some people, like, they really wouldn't care. I mean, they're just like, okay, wow, so I could just scroll through my app drawer a lot smoother. What's the big deal? Maybe videos and whatnot, it might look a little bit smoother. What's the big deal? It's all based on preference. I mean, some people might pick up on it, some people might not. So is it a gimmick? The answer is no. Should you, is it a game changer? It's probably not a game changer, but once you start using a 90 Hz display, it just feels so much more smoother. It feels like you're just skating on ice. And I mean, maybe next year when Samsung, if they do come up with a 120 Hz display, that's probably going to make this one seem somewhat slower. So Samsung fans, I know some of you guys are disappointed that you didn't get the 90 Hz display. I mean, Samsung actually manufactured, they made the 90 Hz display for the OnePlus 7 Pro. So I could see you guys are kind of disappointed. You probably wanted something better this year, but I guess you just have to wait next year. So maybe you guys might get that 120 Hz. I hope so. I mean, I'm a techie. I just love new technology. So we'll just have to see what happens. And Pixel 4 is coming out. They're going to get the 90 Hz display as well. So for people who have been saying the 90 Hz was a gimmick on the OnePlus 7 Pro, maybe you gotta use it for a couple more weeks. Maybe some people might not be able to just pick up on the differences because their visual awareness isn't as sharp as some other people. For example, for me, when it comes to audio, I have bad hearing, so for me these phones might actually sound maybe similar, but for an audiophile they might be like, hey, the Pixel 3 has a superior audio system, and I'll be like, okay. So the same applies. I mean, how good is your visual awareness? How good is your brain when it comes to picking up the added frame rates? So maybe if you do have a OnePlus 7 Pro and you start using it for like months in, maybe you'll just your brain will get reprogrammed to actually pick up those refresh rates. But so far right now, I'll have to say it's not a gimmick, it's a real thing. And thank you guys for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please hit me up. This is Alter Tech signing out. Hope you guys have a great Friday.